Hello, good evening, everyone.
Good evening, ma'am.
Good
Good
evening,
evening,
ma'am.
ma'am.
So yes, Satakshi ma'am won't be able to come right now.
Good evening, ma'am.
So yes, who was next? Nicole ma'am, uh, you present now. Okay, till then, Sheetal ma'am, are you ready?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay,
Just 1 minute.
okay.
My screen is visible.
Yes, Sheetal ma'am.
So, wait a minute. Okay, hello everyone. My name is Sheetal Suryavanshi. Today I'm going to show you how to make resume. Uh, in you can make resume in a Word document where you can get so many formats in like you can go in information, then go in new and just type it there, a resume or a CV. You will get all type of format of resume. But here I am present my own way. So in the first page you have to insert your photo, like passport size photo in a right side, like minimum or maximum, like that. Type this. Then from in the first line you should put your name in a bold way, and make sure there is your font language should be clear. Like I use Times New Roman, and it should be more than it's 40 or 16 font size, so it will show show your name clearly. Then after that you should after the name, the personal details comes under the name. In personal details you have to mention your contact your contact. Then date of birth. Then your you can also add your marital status. Okay. Then your email ID. That's the most important thing for get a company mail. Then language. You can add also the language. that how many language you can spoke, like Hindi, English, Marathi. So it's like type of that. So it will be easy to understand the company that which types of like work, or which types of, if you are going for communication job, so you can go for the marketing in a different state. So language is an important thing. Then after that, you should to mention your career objective. That should be bold. In career objective, you have to mention your why you want to do a job, why you want to do a job, the reason behind your searching job. So after the resume, I will show my resume, so you will know that how which types of which types of affirmation you can use that. Then after the career objective, you can add education qualification. In education qualification, you have to mention you have to mention all your degrees, like from the master's degree to the till 10th. So first you have to mention master's degree. I am pursuing MBA, so I'm for MBA. That should be, you can use in a tabular form, MBA. Then after that, bachelor's degree. Then after HSC or CBSE board of 12, where you whatever you done in a like 12th or a diploma, you can add. Then SSC, like 10th board. So you in front of MBA, you can add. You have to add your institute. Wait a minute, just you can add. You have to add your institute where you pursuing, or where you have done your other qualifications, past qualifications. The institute means like college or whatever, from where you are pursuing. Then after institute, you have to give, you have to mention your university, which is very important. Then after that, you have to mention your percentage, whatever you get in your degree. And after that, the year. As I'm fresher, I have to be like, if you make a resume for a fresh as a fresher, so you have to include all these things like year also. Then so the company knows, if you take a if you take a break between the two degrees or not. So it will help to know company, like whatever the year you have going on in your degree, in your qualification. So after that you have to mention your skills, whatever you have skills. Like if I put my skills, then wait if I put my skills, then like I know the applications of how to use Microsoft Word or PowerPoint or Excel. Then then if I'm a accounting student, then I just completed my Tally. Or like I'm a punctual, I'm a fast learner, I'm a teamwork capability, I have a teamwork capability, adaptive to change. That these things which is useful for any company. because company see your whatever your skills is related to that company or not. So mention your skills. As I'm an MBA student, so I have to mention everything related to the corporate job. Or if you are a artist and everything like interior designer, so related to that you can add your skills or your like whatever you achieve, like what we say, the certificate course which is helpful for a company, coming company. After that, after skills, you can add if you are did if you did job your if you did job you can add your experience, or if you are a fresher you can add your internship. As I am fresher, I add my internship only in my resume. I add only internship. Internship with the timing, like I just did like 2 months. I just did for the 2 months only. So I just mentioned like in a bracket like I'm done my internship for 2 months. Then after that, whatever the work, the name of the company name should be mentioned. Then position should be mentioned. Then what is your work profile, like what you done, whatever the position, whatever you have a position, what you do in that position, what is your responsibilities. So you have to add your work. These things include in internship and experience also. So if then after that, and yes, whatever you do the project in your past job or internship, that also mentioned. Okay. Then after that, is there any graduation, like this we can say that project, graduation project, or whatever project you made in a graduation, which is very related to your company. Like this, I made the SBI, and then I made the Punjab Bank. Then these types of like SIP, or you can say a summer internship project, which is very helpful to show your show in job. Like I have done these types of research and all. So project is mandatory.
How's the work going on, guys? May I know
Project.
that?
Well, ma'am.
ठीक है, सिद्धि मैम आप जज करें ना, मतलब आप मार्क्स नोट करते रहिएगा साइड में,
Yes.
ठीक है?
Yes, ma'am.
ठीक है मैम, ओके.
Shall I continue?
Yes, Shita ma'am. Continue.
Okay. So project is also important. Whatever project given by college or the after the internship, whatever project you show in a college, you can show that project in a company also, which is related to the internship. So it will helpful for your boost your resume. But in a project, you have to mention that your college name, your college name, then the project title, then the location where you do that project is it's maybe work from home. Yes, just like you go in office and you did that project, or you just research in a primary data or secondary data, everything you can mention in a project. Then after that, your extracurricular activities you can add. You can add that extra. Yeah, you can add the extracurricular activities like if in like not not like you are just you are just putting that your hobby is listening music. It's related to which is which show your skills. Like if you are just I put it my in my resume that I am a street player. I was a street player, but I played that all the like what I say. I play all the play by college through. I compete all the street play by college. I just represent my college. So in a street play, I also mentioned that I'm a good team. As I said that in my skills, I'm a good team player. So the street play show your teamwork. So you can relate skills and extracurricular activities with these things. So um, like mention these types of extracurricular activities that you show your enthusiasm or the activities which related to that company, just like street play or stage play or the reading books. So but make sure just don't be fake. So if anyone asks you that which types of books you read, then you don't know any about these things, then you will be it shows your that you are liar. So whatever you do, just put it in a resume, or otherwise you don't do any extracurricular activities. That's no problem. There's no problem in that. So after that, the certificate course. Whatever you whatever you achieve, whatever you attend, which is helpful or which is helpful for yourself and which is helpful for others. Like if I talk about my certificate course, like Advanced Excel, Accounting Fundamental, MSCIT, then Finance Analysis by whatever from where you do the big company. Like I have done like financial analysis by Equity Levers. So whatever you get the certificates, but not like you get the certificates from the first class or second class to singing competition. Not like that. Whatever you get the certificate which is uh, related to your work, that should be mentioned in a certificate course. So company knows that where you utilize your work, where you utilize your time to gain knowledge. So these things after that you can mention and at the last that you can also mention in a footer that your name or the signature or a name, like that. So these all things should come under in a resume. Or if I show you my resume, just wait a minute. Um, no, wait. Just like this. Like career objective, I said that like seeking a career to utilize my knowledge and personal skills to gain comprehensive understanding at the reputed organization. And then the academic, all the like education qualification, MBA, BCom, then 12th and 10th. You can show your institute name, then after the university name, then year, then CGP or the percentage you have, then certificate
Stop, Sheetal
code.
ma'am, Sheetal ma'am, Sheetal ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Now you can stop your screen, ma'am. Very good.
Okay.
Good presentation. Okay.
Okay,
Padmaja
ma'am.
ma'am,
Thank you.
Yes, ma'am.
are you done with the presentation?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
No,
Yeah,
no, no,
here's
no,
my
no.
topper.
No, not with the presentation. Sorry, sorry. I thought you're asking about are you ready for the presentation?
Acha, start.
No. Yes. Ma'am, so I have a blueprint of the resume. So I need to type the objective and all, or
No,
only
no, no.
just
Just explain through a resume.
mention?
Explain through resume, your resume. Okay?
Okay. Am I audible, ma'am?
Yes, Padmaja ma'am, you're
Yes.
audible.
Yes, ma'am. Good evening, everyone. To tell you about how to prepare a resume in a professional way. So I'm going to use myself as an example in preparing a resume in a professional manner. So first, here is a blueprint of my resume. So I'm going to explain what are the things to be filled in the blank areas. Yeah. So first thing is your personal details. So first comes your name. So my name is Padmaja Garmala. So first I'll write my name here, and in here and next comes address. So here I'll write my residential address and or permanent address. And next third one is contact number. So here we'll provide our contact details like mine. I'll provide my personal number or whatever number which you are giving for your company purpose. And here is an ID which you will give so that they can contact if your resume is selected. So these are the basic important details which should be present here. And all other details like marital status, age, and all may be included, but I personally feel that they won't affect much if you include them in resume. Next comes objective. So here, like I want to share what objective I prepared. So personally, I'm going to tell you what objective I want to write. So I'll start like I'm so here the scenario is I'm preparing a resume as an accountant. So I'm going to tell you what is the objective I want to write. So becoming an accountant isn't something that you just fall into. It requires years of training and a strong set of skills. So, me as a motivated college graduate seeking to obtain an accounting position with career dreams education, which will benefit from my strong deductive reasoning and problem solving skills. To secure a challenging position in a reputable organization like Career Dreams Education, which will help in expanding my learnings, knowledge, and the skills which I pursue. So the objective must be very precise. It shouldn't be so long as a paragraph and shouldn't be very short, like 2 to 3 lines. So it should be around 5 to 7 lines. So it should be very precise. Next comes your education qualifications. So here, so I take mine as an example. So here we have to write first comes your schooling. So 10th. So I did my schooling in Kendriya Vidyalaya. So I'll write my 10th qualification and I'll write which board I am, CBSE, and I'll write which institution or which school. So Kendriya Vidyalaya and how much percentage I secured, 7.6 percentage. And next comes your intermediate. So you'll write intermediate. So mine is Sri Gayatri Educational Institution, the college, and which board, SSC, and how much percentage you secured, 92%. And next comes your undergraduation. So mine. So first you should write undergraduation, then which board, and then comes your college name, IEC university, and you can also mention where it is located. Mine is located in Himachal Pradesh, and the last one is your percentage, how much you secured, so 70%. And then as I'm ongoing, as my MBA is ongoing, I don't want to mention here, and I'm applying the resume as a fresher, not as an experienced person. So if you have any prior experiences, you can also include them. And in experience also, you can include if you have done any internships. So in my case, I'll include my two internships as of now. One is finance intern in Career Dreams Education, and another one is marketing researcher in Bridal 360 Consultancy Private Limited. So then you have to write what are the languages you know 100%. It should be like you should know all the languages perfectly. It's not like like for example German 50% and French 20%. So don't mention those languages which very likely or in which you don't have any confidence to speak. So in my case, my languages are Hindi, English, and Telugu. Next comes skills. So in skills, you have to mention what are your personal skills. So what are you good at? So as an accountant, so my skills would be standards of accounting, which is very important for an accountant to know. And next is general business knowledge, data analysis, critical thinking, problem solving, effective communication, prioritizing, knowledge of regulatory standards, which is again also very important. And the last one is service orientation. So you can mention skills, not don't mention more than 10, like 7 to 10 is enough, but don't mention more than 10. And next comes softwares. So now everything has been made digital. So in my case, I would write softwares as MS Office, Tally ERP, Zoho Books, Zoho Books. So these are the only softwares which I know. So I'll mention with those softwares which I know perfectly. So we should never write half knowledge, which like in which we have half knowledge. So we should always mention in which we are very confident.
Okay, okay, Padmaja ma'am, stop.
Yes.
Okay. So guys, Siddhi ma'am, how many are still left for the presentation?
Ma'am, Nicole ma'am is left. Srilekha ma'am, Prabhat
Okay.
sir.
Huh.
Yes. Wait.
Okay. So these presentation will take tomorrow, not tomorrow, day after tomorrow, because tomorrow we have Canvas class. Shraddha ma'am will take that class. Okay. So guys, today's performance will be judged on the marks given by me and Siddhi ma'am. Okay. Let's see who did best. And on 20 it is the last class. So basically on the day of 20 you all will be like we are preparing a get together type of thing, a last farewell. Okay, so for the farewell you all will be opening up your cameras and you will be well dressed. Okay, don't like formal, like not formal also, like very not very informal, not very formal, like simple and simple clothes. Suit, girls can wear suit and boys can wear like some like traditional, like that. And don't wear the t-shirts and all those stuff, like funky things all. So basically we will have a farewell. So as it's a farewell, guys, and on that day there will be no class, there will be full enjoyment. Okay, so on that day we will have some programs like dance, singing and all the stuff for you. Okay, an enjoyment session for everyone. Okay, so till 19 we will till 19 only we will study the classes. ठीक है, मतलब 2 days अब से 24 घंटे रह गए हम. मैम ये ऑफ कर दीजिए प्लीज स्क्रीन रिकॉर्डिंग. मैम सिद्धि मैम